Hey, I don't know, guys. This may be all speculation. Perhaps they had a bad flight into town the night before, and we all know a rough flight in can lead to turbulence on the court.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Russell is out there at Bryant. Then there's Nick Young. Then it's Roy Hibbert. And it's Randall in at the power forward position. Dirk Nowitzki, what can you say? Future Hall of Famer. Too many accolades to list. The most important NBA champion and Greg Finals MVP in 2011.
Yeah, and Kevin, history has proven time and time again, you really need a future Hall of Famer on your team to win a championship. Just look at all the teams that have won the title through the years.
Here's Parsons following the basket by Julius Randle. And here's Matthews from the arc. Randle grabs the board.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down a shot like that against that kind of defense.
Hibbert with the screen. Bryant dishes to Hibbert. No good off the pick.
You know, back to Nowitzki being that Hall of Famer, you need to win a championship. Guys like LeBron, Duncan, Kobe, Jordan, Magic, Bird, Isaiah, all Hall of Fame guys who led their teams to the championship.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Young with no one around. His three-pointers off the mark. For Dallas, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Williams attacking, and the foul goes on Roy Hibbert. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by.
And talking about Nowitzki as one of the greatest players ever, he's also one of the most unique players ever. His ability to score back to the basket from up to 18 feet really, to me, is unbelievable. Without that unique skill, the Dallas Mavericks have no rings.
And when you watch Wes Matthews, you see he's just a fantastic perimeter defender, Clark. He can match up well at either the 2 or the 3.
His combination, Kevin, of length and strength and lateral movement make him an outstanding defensive player.
The feed to Randall. Hibbert, the pass to Kobe. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. 6 on the shot clock. Hibbert with the screen. Russell kicks to Hibbert. Pachulia with the steal. Parsons dishes to Matthews. Rejected by Kobe. To the middle. And then Young with the dunk.
And that kind of defense ain't gonna get it done.
Gee, we don't see those kinds of dunks out of him all the time, but we know he's got it in him.
There's no doubt about that, fellas. I mean, the more finishes like that he gets, the more his confidence will grow.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And for Matthews, you know, he knows that he's a strong defender. And so last year, his claim was that he was the best two-way shooting guard in the NBA.
Charlie Villanueva's checked in for Dallas. Barea comes in for Deron Williams. Now here's Barea. Pass to Villanueva. Feeds to Barea. Kicks it to Matthews. All sorts of time. Connects. The jumper drops.
Listen, he has a chance to be considered the best two-way player at his position, and not sure if he is the clear-cut winner of that debate, but he is in the conversation.
Now, here is Young. He had 13 points in the win against the Magic in Orlando. Russell passes to Hibbert. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammates. Terrific pass.
Mavericks trail by 6. Barea kicks to Parsons. .56 left in the first quarter. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
I mean, no stress in that one. A game almost looked like a shoot-around for them. I mean, amazing at how well they shot the basketball.
And even more impressive, Greg, considering it was on the road. I mean, it's rare that you'd see a team get that hot away from home.
Outside for Berea. Matthews against Russell. And it's Matthews with the jam.
Well, that was Dirk Nowitzki getting in the way of the defense right there. Well done.
And Chandler Parsons, changing teams last season, saw a little bit of a regression. Down in points, rebounds, and assists. But more troubling, down in field goal and free throw percentage. So you can tell that that transition to a new team, new system, new role definitely had an impact.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Anderson comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. And Harris subbed in for Wesley Matthews. Now here's Berea. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Chandler Parsons coming over from Houston to Dallas, moving into a new scheme, a different scheme than he had with the Rockets. It was his first go-around with Coach Rick Carlisle.
Yeah, and it's not easy for a player to adjust to a coach, a new coach, or a new coach to adjust to a player. That takes some time. It's a two-way street. We know Parsons has the talent.
There's a screen by Hansbrough. Clarkson dishes to Hansbrough. He got right to the cup using that screen. Hansbrough's got his first 2 points of the night. Mavericks trail by 6. There's 49 seconds left here in the first quarter. Lets it go from 14. And that one hits back iron.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Well, he's got a tough mindset. He's confident as a defender. And when you combine those two things, it makes it real hard to score on him.
Now, here's Clarkson. He dishes it to Hansbrough. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Clarkson. He feeds it to Hansbrough. There's a screen by Hansbrough. Clarkson passes to Hansbrough. Knocks loose off the pick and hammers it home.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And, Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender.
And Dirk Nowitzki still remembers the Mavs 2011 championship. He said he'd love to get one more before it's all said and done.
Well, in that 11th season, I'll never forget, but once you tasted the victory, you know, he's...
Once definitely not enough for Dirk. He's been to the mountaintop and he wants more. Another trip there would be terrific for him. He's been to the finals twice.
Yeah, and you heard him. It was like the whole city was having one big party all summer long because they were there. How could you not want to have that experience once again?
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here. What have they been doing or not doing?
Not much room to operate offensively. The defense has been stifling through the first.
Greg, they haven't given up a lot of easy chances at all.
Anderson is out there with Charlie Villanueva. Then it's Williams. Then there's Harris. And it's Pachulia in its center. So that's who Dallas starts the second with.
And guys, the Lakers last season were just a completely different team after Kobe's injury. Not so much in results, but just in how they played on the floor. They actually fared better without Kobe than most thought they would.
And Williams with the stuff.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger Clark right now.
Yeah, exactly. It's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Villanueva. And it's Matthews in for Anderson. Randall's checked in for the Lakers. Russell comes in for Jordan Clarkson. And for the Lakers, without Kobe last season, it was really a stark difference in styles of play and quality. No single person Clark stepped in to carry their offense. It took a group effort.
Well, you know, it was almost April, Kevin, before somebody surpassed Kobe in field goal attempts on the team. It'll be interesting to see how they build the offense this year.
Matthews against Brown. Lets it go from 11. Matthews, no good.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Nobody near Williams. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. That's now 8 points for Lou Williams.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, they were able to keep it close for the most part, but you could just tell they were not in sync as a unit.
Greg, you're exactly right. It couldn't have been worse, in my opinion. They didn't look fresh at any point in the game. Just seemed to be flat and listless, no spark.
Kobe's checked in for Lou Williams. And Matthews kicks to Nowitzki. Dallas again missing. Now, there may be some questions for a while about D'Angelo Russell. People will guess which position he's best at in the NBA. You and I saw him firsthand playing for the Bucks. I mean, he is a terrific talent.
Yeah, he really is. I think he's an old-school guard, Kevin. He can play with the ball and be effective, or he can play off the ball. He's got a really bright future. Loved watching him play and grow as a one-year college guy at Ohio State.
Young's checked in for Brown. The pass to Randall. Hibbert with the screen. Randall with the ball. Picked up by Nowitzki. Hibbert gets the bucket.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
Pachulia, no luck.
Boy, they just cannot take the lid off.
Well, they need a basket in the worst possible way, and they've got to stop this run, and the only way you do that, you got to score yourself.
The drive by Russell. Nowitzki against Bryant. Back to Hibbert. Outside Bryant. Young from outside. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. Young's got 7 points.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
Dallas calls timeout.
And we've seen Dallas just be fantastic since the start of the new millennium. Year in and year out, they seem to always win 50 games. Hit that mark again last season.
Chandler Parsons, he's checked in for Dallas. Barea comes in for Devin Harris. Barea kicks to Nowitzki. Trying to get back on track. That is good. Well, last season they won 50, Greg, as you just said. That marked Clark the 12th time. It happened since 2000.
Well, clearly this franchise has been committed to winning. I mean, you hear that from a lot of franchises, but they often aren't willing to take the risk that the Mavericks take. The Mavs do a good job of putting their money where their mouth is.
Now, here is Russell, guarded by Barea. Hibbert dishes to Randall. Count the bucket. Randall's got his second basket of the game.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until the defense puts up a little more resistance, they ought to continue to pound them down low.
And Young kicks to Hibbert. Again, Los Angeles.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint. What a tremendous feed from Williams. Great awareness.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Villanueva comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. And it's Anderson in for Matthews. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Black's checked in for Hibbert. Hansbrough's come in for Julius Randle. Meta World Peace, he's checked in for Bryant. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Russell. Lets it go from 11. Parsons with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 18. The dish to Barea. 1:04 left in the second quarter. Villanueva. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
That's good. Hit. Shooting one.
And the Lakers making a change here. Williams is checked in. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Lakers?
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Williams gets the bucket.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's guarded closely. Here's Black. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And so he hits both.
And last year, we saw Coach Rick Carlisle pass the 600-win mark. Former Coach of the Year award winner has had so much success here in Dallas. One of many coaches to play for the 80s Celtics.
Here's Villanueva. Good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist. Barea's got his third assist on the night. Here's Clarkson. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Hansbrough, the pass to Clarkson. He kicks it to Hansbrough. The rebound by Anderson.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Williams for three. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
What a three at the horn as they end.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Lakers lead by 11.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back. It was all about the Lakers as the game got going. You could see the daggers in their eyes as they went on a 10-4 run to start things off. They ended up leading by 6 at the end of the first quarter. Then in quarter number 2, they actually increased their intensity to pull further out in front. And that's it for halftime as the second half is just about to get underway. See you after the game.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. You have to like what we're seeing from Lou Williams.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
And on the floor for Byron Scott as we get into the second half. They've got Bryant. Young is out there with Julius Randle. Then it's Roy Hibbert, and it's Russell in at the 1 spot. Nowitzki outside. Outside Williams. Dishes it to Pachulia. And it's sent back by Kobe. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Bryant. Clock at 4. Shoots from 14.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3. Yeah, nothing wrong with fighting for the rebound, but he gets nailed with the over-the-back call.
And, Greg, you know I was an offensive rebounder in my day, and I like that kind of aggressive play. But he's got to do a little better job of trying to get position earlier in that case.
That's a good point. Positioning is so vital when you're trying to rebound the basketball, and that's something that wasn't on display on that possession.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. And Young kicks to Randle. Screened by Young. Randle dishes to Young. 6 on the shot clock. Randle with the bucket.
In an area where Dallas struggled last season was defending the three-pointer. A lot of their losses came against teams that just took them apart from beyond the arc.
And Williams, here we go. And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession.
And offensively, they've been struggling. He just wants to get them back into a good flow and stop forcing shots.
Well, Greg, the misses started piling up. Things kind of snowballed on him in that regard. This is a good timeout to kind of calm his guys down and hit the reset button.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Here's Matthews, and that one goes long. Dallas struggled to defend the three last year, as you said. Bottom 5 in the NBA in three-point percentage against. And the team shot just over Clark 36% against them from three.
And to compound that particular issue is that they allow teams to take a bunch of threes against them. I mean, it's something they've really got to shore up going into next season.
There's the pick. And Williams, here we go. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
And, you know, one thing about Darren Williams, he used to get to the charity stripe at will. At the height of his career, he was averaging almost 6 free throws a game. The last couple seasons, he's been down around 3.
Dallas making a switch here. Harris is checked in. Brown is checked in for Los Angeles. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And Clark, for Darren Williams, it clearly has the handle and the strength to get to the basket, but no longer the explosion that we're used to seeing.
Yeah, you know, he's had some ankle injuries, and that certainly is a part of that. And he's also in his 30s now, so largely a perimeter jump shooter, but still can impact the game with his deep shooting and playmaking.
Passes it to Nowitzki. Wide open look. Rebound the Lakers. Hibbert's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And it's Harris off the drive. Matthews, no one around him. No good on the triple. Lakers leading by 17. Oh, and here comes Young all alone.
Kobe doing a great job being a playmaker on that one.
Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Harris outside. Now the feed to Pachulia. 5 to shoot. And here's Matthews, the 3. Dallas, no good that time either.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Brown the pass to Hibbert. Pachulia with the steal. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
And Nowitzki wide open. He fires. Dallas again missing.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Bryant has the open look. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 4th assist in this one.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Here's Nowitzki, and Hibbert with the block. And pushing it up Los Angeles, the Lakers again in transition. Russell against Matthews. Russell dishes to Brown. Outside, Kobe. Pass to Hibbert. 4 on the shot clock. Off target with the jump hook. This Maverick squad struggling. Harris kicks to Matthews. Down low. Can they get it? He lays it in. Pachulia's got his first basket.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
The Lakers have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. And Bryant kicks to Russell. 1:09 left here in the third quarter. Here's Brown. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Brown's got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key there. Getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Nowitzki, he sinks the 11-footer.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
There's 49 seconds left in the third. Kobe kicks to Brown. Here's Hibbert. Boom, he jams it straight down. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
On its way from Young for two. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Young's got 13 points.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
And Dirk Nowitzki once again. Nowitzki's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, that was a pretty assist by Harris.
Now, here is Russell. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Woo-hoo-hoo, Kevin. They're firing on all cylinders. That shot caps a nice run going into the final quarter.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Los Angeles has gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. They've got Felton, Charlie Villanueva out there with Anderson. Then it's Williams. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. World Peace, the pass to Brown. Feeds it to Hansbrough. 4 on the clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist from Hansbrough. Brown's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Lakers. Here's Mesri, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
His eyes just simply light up when he gets that close to the bucket. And you just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Hansbrough dishes to World Peace. Right wing. There's the pick. And Hansbrough kicks to World Peace. Brown outside. And a miss there on the triple. Takes a three. And that one's good. Brown's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Lakers.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it. Boy, that was a pretty feed from Raymond Felton.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Clarkson passes to Black. There's a screen by Hansbrough. Black dishes to Hansbrough. It's Williams with the drive. Kicks it to Felton. The 10-footer. Villanueva with the bucket.
You know, I think when you've got somebody that open on the perimeter, a good shooter, the kick-out's the only choice.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Lakers passing it around. The tray. And another three for the Lakers.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And, guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Second chance shot. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not. But sure enough, they have. So he'll head to the free throw line.
And in the past, the NBA had the All-Star break for just an extended weekend. Last year, they gave the players a full week off. It seemed to be received positively by everyone.
Brown kicks to World Peace. Here's Black. No good from 18.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Hansbrough against Felton. Back to Anderson. 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Hansbrough. Hansbrough's got his third rebound on the night. World Peace up top. Lets the three fly. That doesn't go either for World Peace. Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Screen by Villanueva. Felton kicks to Villanueva. On the wing, Williams. The 17-footer. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Now, here's Clarkson. He's covered by Felton. World Peace against Anderson. Pass to Clarkson. He dishes it to Black. Here's Hansbrough. Oh, yes, the turnaround. For Dallas, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Mejri, Hansbrough defending. Here's Villanueva, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
And Hansbrough kicks to World Peace. That doesn't go either for World Peace. Mavericks shooting 57% in this fourth quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Los Angeles.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
Now they've got their sights set on that sweep, Greg, 3-zip, and given what's going on in the first 2 games, my guess is that's what's going to happen.
Just a quality win, and you look at the box score and some really good numbers for Roy Hibbert. And with the way he came out energized on the defensive end in particular, getting a hand on a lot of shots, that really got them rolling.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for Los Angeles?
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
And here is Felton. He feeds it to Harris. Out to the wing to end the run. Villanueva with the bucket. 27 seconds left in the game. And here is Los Angeles now. Clarkson passes to Brown. World Peace up top.
Lakers foul call. Brown. That's his first personal foul.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Brown against Felton. Screened by Villanueva. It's deflected. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here to come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did.
Scobie, tell us about the mindset of this team tonight and what you hope.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Roy Hibbert. He led the way tonight with a double-double and was a major reason why they won tonight. His effort and intensity gave them the boost they needed.
When Hibbert has a game like this, it's impossible not to stand up and take.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure.